Good morning. We have a quieter time today. Good Friday. Good Friday, there were many days when I was in my teenage years that I would cry on Good Friday because of what it stood for, because of all that Jesus suffered on my behalf back then. So everything, I still, just take it down a level when it comes to Good Friday, but we can still do wonderful sensory activities. And today we're all about the hands. It's kind of like the hands that were, the hands that were sacrificed for us, but the amazing power in those hands that we have in the design in which God has made them to function. So we're just going to spend a little time on our fine motor skills, just as we praise and as we worship and as we offer finger waves to the Lord. I was reading in Leviticus yesterday all these kind of wave offerings that were given with things in their hands and wave offerings to the Lord. So we'll be doing little finger waves and thumb waves too. The first activity is a knuckle bend. So we're going to see if we can bend those knuckles and try and get a straight line with those hands. You can make them into finger puppets. You can have a little finger puppet show, maybe retelling, the Easter story with your finger puppets, but trying to see if you can bend at those knuckles just. And then we look at seeing if you can bend each individual joint as you come on down and do a fist. And then you can bring your thumb in for a fist. And you can open it up again and slowly curl those fingers up and down and cross them over into the fist. That's our fist. And then our actual thumb wave, I'll do it with one hand first. You go underneath one finger and then you move onto the next finger, under the next finger, and then under the final one. So it's a little thumb wave, and wave it at this side, give it a wave, and then under 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can try it with the other hand, give it a wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, your little finger waves, your little thumb waves. Then you can try it 2 hands together. It's often good to see how you're able to actually move your fingers across and use 2 hands in a symmetrical way, doing the same thing with both hands. And then you can also try it with your eyes closed. That's great proprioceptive feedback as you move along the hands as a kind of wave and a finger wave too. You can open, close those fingers. See how you get on, opening and closing. The fun bit, if you want to do this, is that if you find a wall or if you find a window, you can put shaving foam or cream or any other colours or paints, and it's the spreading of those fingers out and in to get a lovely design and a pattern, but you're just having a little bit of sensory play, a bit of fun play at the same time as waving with those fingers and using them work like that. The other thing with our hands, it could be a lovely time to do little squeezing activities too. So it could be that you have some squeezy balls or some funny feeling bits and pieces, but it comes from having a sponge. Today is all about washing away those sins, everything that Christ died for. So if you have anything that you can wash today is a really, really good way of doing it, and you'll need to squeeze those sponges to clean them off. If you have ones that have the scourer type edges, as long as they're not, they're designed not to hurt the skin, but they'll give extra tactile feedback and reception to the hands as that is squeezed. But we squeeze out the water. It's really symbolic. We can just squeeze out the sin and we can make things nice and clean and wash them. If you need extra you know, do balls. Not that these you'll squeeze terribly much, but there's that extra sensory feedback to those balls. Foam balls, and you can use to wash with foam balls. There's a whole range of different types of balls that you just want to squeeze. So today it's about our finger, our dexterity, our squeezing, our waving, just offerings to the Lord on this day. So we'll just close. I just want to pray for you and pray for me just on this day that it is. So Father, I just really pray for those, just pray for all of us today, that this is your day, this is Good Friday, day that everything that you were, everything that was on your heart for what Jesus needed to do. He didn't want to do it, but he knew he had to do it for us. And Lord, we just offer worship to you today. We offer our hands, we offer our lives, we offer everything that we are. And it's a time that we just want to confess our sin to you. We confess those things that we do that are not of you, the things that we think, the things that we say that don't honour you and that don't honour others. Lord, those are things that we just lay before you today, and just thank you that we have that capacity to be forgiven. We have that through the sufferings that you went through today. So we praise you, we bless you, and we thank you for today. And so I'll see you tomorrow, and then we will also do a Bible verse ready for Easter Sunday, and some work into Easter Monday too. So take care, bless you all, bye bye.